Good evening everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before I start this video, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everybody who is still watching the tier list video. We're up over 1,000 views. I didn't think it'd quite blow up like that, but I'm glad it's helping everybody out. So let's jump into this video. We all know why I'm here. It's the Mr. Incredible launch. It's just happened right now. One or two pop-ups have just popped up just before I started the recording. There is bundles. So as you can see, there he is, a 3-star bundle, roughly at £22, and you do get 2 Mr. Ink fames with it as well. Also, the Hero Workshop, nothing has kind of reset in there, it never does. But the objectives have also changed. They've all switched to Mr. Incredible, apart from the fames. As you can see, all the new ones are here. Exactly the same as the ones that Hero was, but just Mr. Incredible. Okay guys, as you can see, 2200 orbs. I'd like to get a 5-star within 3. Wishful thinking, I know, but let's jump right into it and see. Wish me luck. I'm just gonna pull him until I get him. If I don't get him, it's sad times. If I do get him anything less than a 4, then I'll go again. Let's just keep going. Let's open in singles, trying to save some orbs. Let's see what we get. Ian up first. 2-star Ian. Oh, I mean, his kit looks absolutely insane. Really think he's going to be a minimum of 8 here. And oh, Eve with fireworks, so that means 4 or above. Yeah, guys, I don't know if you knew that. If you ever see the flares, the fire, the confetti, whatever it is, it usually means 4-star or higher. Oh, my orbs are going. Oh no, Baymax. 3. It's cutting it close here. We've got enough for this one and 3 more. Ian at 4 or higher. It's 2 signets and a load of dust though. I mean, it's not been bad so far for 4 stars. But we have 3 left. Come on, come on. Here comes up, 2 or 3. Oh guys, this isn't going the way I hoped it would. Come on. Oh no. Sad times. Okay, the last one. Everybody wish me luck for this one. The last one. Is it gonna be Mr. Ink? Is it gonna be Mr. Ink? No! It's Belle at 3 stars, 2 stars even. Absolutely awful luck. I mean, I'm not gonna chase him. I've got the orb card. So I'm just going to wait to use that, to be honest, and I'll probably pull him hopefully by the time I've got through those. But just so it's not a complete waste of a video, I will run you through what I think and his kits, because he is actually incredible. He's going to be A tier or higher, with or without hero support. A lot of the ENC projects team have been talking it over, and a lot of them will be testing him, and I'm going to be left out. Oh dear. Anyways, the core ability, incredible strength. He's immune to knockback except from special abilities, so he cannot be countered during the battle unless it's from special abilities. For each second Mr. Ink holds his heavy attack, he gains a kinetic charge, each increasing damage resistance by 1%, so you could just stand there, hold your heavy, and you're going to be more tankier essentially. You will lose all charges if you're inflicted with stun, root, or freeze though, at a maximum of 5 stacks. Mr. Incredible's Heavy has a 50% chance to inflict kinetic knockback, which is able to knock back the enemy further and interrupt special abilities. So hold the Heavy, it's a knockback, which is very useful. He doesn't have one on his special, but you have one essentially every Heavy, every 10 seconds, so it's just as good. The chance is increased for 5 seconds for each kinetic charge, so the longer you hold it for 5 seconds and you'll have a 75% chance. So yeah, every 10 seconds. Unstoppable Justice, Mr. Ink gains 50% armor, 5 kinetic charges, and deals 400% damage to his combat target, inflicting kinetic knockback, 5 stacks maximum. Pretty insane, guys. There's a lot to take in and a lot to read. Mr. Incredible gains Unstoppable Justice charge for 10 seconds, allowing each basic attack to purge attack buffs and allowing him to activate his heavy attack kinetic knockback continuously. So once you pop a special, you can essentially keep interrupting, keep knocking everybody back. That's crazy on its own. You can just run around the map, and anyone who's got special or anyone you just want to knock over for the fun of it, you can go ahead freely. When the Unstoppable Justice charge expires, Mr. Incredible loses all kinetic charges, but instead gains a defense buff worth 2% for each charge lost along the way. So he's getting tankier when he loses the Unstoppable Justice charge. It's madness. So the kinetic charges that you get will turn into defense buffs. It's going to take a lot of practice to getting used to him, guys, but as you can see, he seems to have an answer for everything right now. And the signature ability, if you are lucky, whenever Mr. Incredible uses his special ability after Unstoppable Justice expires, he deals 200% damage and inflicts kinetic knockback to all enemies in an area around him. So he has an AoE kinetic knockback as well, which deals 200% damage after you've used his special. Well, when you use his special, you will get Unstoppable Justice, that'll expire, then you deal 200% damage around him in an AoE area that knocks everybody back. So after your special times out, you'll knock everyone back as well. And when an enemy is knocked back with kinetic knockback, and when they collide with another enemy, so if you knock one into the other enemy, so the second one, is inflicted with kinetic knockback as well, and they both take 200% damage. So essentially, you can chain all these people in a line, knock one into the other, they'll both be inflicted with kinetic knockback, and they will both take 200% damage. Did you get all that? If not, rewind it and go and read it again. It is quite a lot to understand, especially at the speed we're going through. Okay, so that's the abilities. Now on to the talents. As always, we have the 20% attack, and this one will be defense. Yep, so that's super strong, super tough. Charged punches. When Mr. Ink uses 4 consecutive basics, he has a 100% chance to gain a kinetic charge. Similar to Rapunzel's, when you use 4 of her consecutive basics without being interrupted, you will get an attack stack, so it's the exact same. And each charge also increases the basic attack damage by 10%. Advanced 2, Determine. At the start of each combat, Mr. Incredible gains a 20% defense buff that lasts until the end of the encounter, maximum stacks of 5, so 20% for each wave you go through. Advanced Super Suit. Whenever Mr. Incredible gains a kinetic charge, he also gains 5% defense buff that lasts until the end of combat, max stacks at 10. Mr. Incredible's heavy attack deals an additional 100% damage. So it's shaping up to be quite well. And the elite talent, the big boy, hopefully, is Showtime. When Mr. Incredible uses his special ability, he gains an additional 10% armor. When he gains a kinetic charge, he also gains a 10% attack buff that lasts until the end of combat, so it doesn't expire, maximum stacks of 10. So essentially, you can just keep using those specials, similar to Scar, and you will end up with 10 attack stacks at the minimum, just from him himself. At a maximum, sorry, just from him himself. You will be able to get some from other sources that will tip over 10, but just from this ability alone, you can end up with 10 stacks. So unfortunately, as you've seen, I did not get no luck with the crystal, so I cannot demonstrate these skills, but what I have done already is I have put in my recommended talents for him. I've put in the recommended team comps. If you want to go down to the description, you can see what teams I think he will be good in, and the recommended talents that I would use. So yeah, they've got all the other Guardians on as well, guys. Lots of other team comps. It's in the description. Go ahead, check it out and save it. You can come back to it at any time. I update it every month. You're welcome, no problem. And in a couple of days, the ENC projects team, we will get working on the tier list, so there will be more to come. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy now.